really good point that you point to that we just need to think with a dollar mindset.
Yeah, meaning you thinking worldwide
Yeah,
mindset, not local mindset. That's
exactly.
very important. And there are guys who will be listening to this, and are guys who are very good at certain skill,
Hmm.
maybe logistic, maybe financials,
Right.
finance, maybe banking and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And they will be like, okay, and even IT guys. So the thing is, they are good at a technical trade,
That's
but they're not good at selling
hmm
or marketing, right?
that's right.
They have no idea. Their language skill is limited. They have no idea how to sell their skill that would have been on a
Hmm.
higher level, and they cannot transmit that kind of expertise,
Yeah,
because they have no sales and marketing,
exactly.
right?
So that is when you need
Yeah.
personal branding and social selling. There is a
Yeah,
concept
yeah,
social selling equals personal branding plus solution selling.
yeah,
So whatever it is your solution.
yep,
But then to be able to sell on social, you need that personal brand that people can find you. I was strongly advise against Upwork or Fiverr when you started out because you are literally nobody, right?
yeah,
And then you go into a really crowded sort of market
yep.
without a personal brand, nobody knows you. And there is always someone else cheaper.
Yeah, yeah, that's when you get compared,
Exactly.
right?
But then if you go on, say, building that personal brand for yourself, for your niche, for your service, you would attract people who can afford you.
Yeah, yeah,
If you got lucky, then you would also attract a crowd that support you. And then from that crowd, somebody would go to find you when they have the need. But then that is the inbound part of it. You also need to do a bit of outbound, like how to start the conversation with people
yeah,
to refi your services. So all of the technical guys out there, they have the earning potential, but then they just need to have a right push of building that personal brand,
yep,
relating to what you know,
yep,
not your title. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that's what I
yeah.
think.
Well, what you know is very important in this age, because knowledge is practically
Exactly.
very highly transmittable
And
now.
what is more joyful than being able to teach someone
Yeah,
to create their success,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I believe that every single one with say certain expertise, they
Mm-hmm.
can do either two things. First
Yeah,
is providing service to people who need that service. Second is to teach someone else to get that knowledge.
right,
Yeah.
right,
Say if you are a business guy, you can provide your business service, but then you can also coach other people to be that business guy.
right,
There is multiple earning potential
right.
for a business executive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give the guys listening a little bit of free stuff, right? Like some valuable stuff that you teach. If let's say the first session you have with your clients,
Mhm.
okay, episode 1,
Episode
or
one.
episode 0, okay, orientation. What would you have them prepare? Let's just say I'm a new guy and I want to build my own personal brands.
Mhm.
I'm a basically corporate worker, 9 to 5.
Okay.
Go home, I have a kid,
Mhm.
and I wouldn't be able to basically spend a lot of time. So how would I start?
Okay. In all of my first meeting with clients, I
Yes.
would ask them the same one questions of who are you if you're not your name, your sexuality,
Yeah.
your job title,
Mhm.
your nationality. That question got people into trouble for a few minutes
Yeah.
of really thinking, who are they? And when you can answer that question with your knowledge, with your expertise, with your values, that is how you have a foundation for your personal brand, right? You can just say, hey, I am the founder of this business. And then I
Yeah.
usually ask people, if you are not the founder of your business, then who are you? What is the purpose that you're trying to serve a bigger community there? And I think that relates to the life purpose sort of questions. So when you have that some idea about it, you can start building that personal brand. And then with all of my clients, I would ask they define the one topic that you can go and talk for 1 hour unprepared.
Mm.
For me, it's marketing,
Mm.
right? For IT guy, it's definitely about I would say assume the operations, or for software engineer, they can talk about coding, right? And then under that, one big topic? What is one small topic that you can talk about? Say for marketing, I can talk about social media marketing, right? And then the next questions is who you can benefit from that niche, who have the earning or the paying potential to pay you for your advice about social media. For me, it's marketing and then further personal branding. And then the one that I can benefit from in terms of monetary resources is business founders and business owners by only three things. First, the big topic you can talk about. Second, is one smaller topic that is your niche, right? And then the only one person that willing to pay you for that. By connecting the three dots, you have your niche of creating money. For me, myself, is personal branding for business owners,
Right.
because they have the paying potential. And then after you have that niche, the next step is to build a content system that amplify your niche. Now, under social media, what are the three different five pillars of topics you can talk about? You can talk about conversion optimization. You can talk about content planning. You can talk about production workflow, right? And then with that different topic pillars, the next step is really easy. Just find a way to talk about conversion. You can talk about how to optimize the conversion, 5 different tools to test conversion rate, 5 different ways to improve conversion rate. So I call it going from the big niche to smaller niche, and then different pillar, and then smaller messaging angle. That is how you can create value specific content for the readers. And then regularly blend those sort of technical content with your personal lessons. You yourself as a person with personal values. That is how you create a blend or a mix between your expertise and then you as a person. And people would love you for both of your expertise and then your personal values. That is how I've been building personal brands for all of my clients.
Yeah. So we start from there and we start to provide values based on our existing expertise.
Yeah, and knowledge and
Yeah.
advice.
Yeah.
And I think it's super easy for younger guy. I mean, like fresh guys graduating from college or like senior, junior executive as well.
Right.
They can do the same thing
Right.
because you cannot say to me, I wouldn't believe this. You cannot say that I don't know anything to talk about.
True. Yeah.
You've been through so much to be who you are,
Yeah.
to be a marketing graduate. So you can talk about a lot of things, how to be like the top one graduate. Like,
Yeah. Even if you just graduate from school and you just take everything in your textbook and you just concise it
yeah,
and you just put out there.
exactly.
There is like a zillion of people wants to take that shortcut without taking up like 3 months courses,
That is how a lot of service provider, they provide like a book summary service.
There you go.
This is a brilliant business model. You pay $15 a month. You can
Yeah.
read every book that you want.
Yeah, and then you basically do it on large scale. And my sister did that too. Cannot read.
Exactly. There you go.
They want to listen, and they want to listen to the summary.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So Audible and all of that services out there doing a reading model. If you don't want to read, let us read it for you.
Yeah.
Or if you don't want to read the whole book, let us summarize it for you.
Yeah.
And people pay for it.
There you go.
Exactly. I guess I can summarize it in a shorter version. Okay. You don't need to be a content marketer to build a personal brand, but you need to define one big topic you can talk about. Then a smaller topic under that big topic you can talk an hour about unprepared. Then find a person who can relate to those advice. Find that person you want to target. And then start creating some small piece of content around the small topic you can talk about. Find the angle that you want to talk about it and distribute it. And that is how you build a content system for yourself. Of course, content is not 100%, but then to me, it takes the most amount of work. And if you can crack it, you are good to be a personal brand on LinkedIn or any other channel, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then after that, it's all come down to the distribution, working with the community and talking to people to refine your message. And that should come very easy because when you throw the content out there, people will start asking questions, and that is how you can test your message and refine it.